Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Tuesday again. July 1st, is one of the best months every year for trading, let's call it that way. At least some statistics say that. It's 2025 for us. Okay, so 2025 should be the best year ever if you are in crypto, even in traditional market. Just look at ES and tell me that is not looking nice. Okay, we'll start with Bitcoin on CME and we'll go from there. Morning Noure, morning Bova, hey Ivan, hey Pip, hey Sebastian, hey Andre, hey everyone. Let's start with Bitcoin on CME. Let's see what we get, and then we can go on other charts. If you want to help us out a little bit, you can take that tweet you see in the chat, that link, and repost that one. That will help us reaching more people. I don't want to reach Moon Boys, but slowly, maybe we can increase the community with quality people. We succeeded so far, so slow and steady. Hey Jade. So, Bitcoin daily. Well, we are in the short reload zone, indecision candle yesterday, but in the same time, yesterday was the last day of the June month, the monthly close, the quarter close, the every fucking close. Anyway, indecision here. But let's study that indecision. We retested, we took the highs here yesterday. You can see we took the highs on CME. And now we'll probably take the lows. We'll close the gap, the first one. It's possible. The bottom of the gap it's at 105, which is doable. We'll close the second gap. Honestly, I don't think it's a bad idea to close that gap, but it's not up to me. I'm here to follow the market. So, let's see what will happen. In the same time, people, when I see a candle like this on daily, what I should think when I see something like this? Can someone tell me what a stupid trader like me will think when we'll see a candle like this on daily? Who can tell me? I know the chat is a bit behind, but probably in a couple of seconds I'll get my answer. When I see a dark mole or indecision, not dark mole, indecision candle, let's call it that way, I should immediately think exactly. I should think range. Yeah? SFU here, watch for the SFUs, middle of the range, top of the range, and so on. We'll invalidate this one and we'll accept below. Okay, that's not a range. But if the market will reject, and I'm assuming will reject, then we have a range of, let's see, 109,500, 110. Let's say a $3,000, 3% range. What a 3% range could do for us? Well, scalpers could make money. Even day traders could make some money. Swing traders, that's painful for them. 3% is not good enough for a swing trader. So a swing trader should stay the fuck out from the start. When you see the range, you can see how big it is and you can assume, well, I could trade this one if I'm a swing trader. Not quite. Maybe I could play some SFUs. It's possible. But if you want to play the range game with the middle of the range and so on, not the best. But a day trader, nice. Scalper, that's a gift. Pretty basic, simple stuff. How I will frame this range. You can see this range, it's exactly in the short reload zone, 61 from 78.6. Coincidence? I don't know. I don't think so. But if I'll take this range and I'll put my way of seeing the range, there you go. Okay, I could see something else. Look at it. Now you see what I'm seeing here? Well, this is the bottom of the range, and in this area, in below here, 25% lower, I should look for long ideas. Middle of the range is just leave it alone, don't fuck around. Top of the range, hunting short ideas with the deviation here. Yeah, Sebastian, yeah. We'll go on the other one. But CME, it's pretty important these days. What you don't see to get a complete picture, or at least a better picture, we should look at CME and we should look at the other chart. Because if we look at the other chart, we don't see what we see on CME. We don't see the gaps, we don't see the levels, we don't see the premium on CME, yeah, if you don't have. Now, for example, CME price is $107, $255. Bitcoin price on the other chart is 106,800. So $400 difference in price. Well, even the difference could tell you something, Sebastian, at least in my experience. When you see that difference increasing, yeah, increasing the difference, CME getting premium, getting it more expensive, usually that's telling you that the big guys are buying and are pushing the price higher. When you see the CME, for example, at the same price, they are not interested. When you see the CME below the actual chart, guess what? You understand the logic. At least in my experience, it's just a confluence. You cannot trade only with that, but it's something to keep in mind. So what you see on CME is totally different from what you see on general chart. Sometimes I prefer CME when I have some patterns, when I have some gaps, when I have some levels. Other times I'll open the classic chart. But because it's the close of the month, I prefer CME. Let's see what the big guys did in the end of the month. Okay, enough blabbing away about this range, about CME. We have gap below, that could invalidate our range. We have another gap, and guess what? We can push all the way down to this gap. I saw, I don't know if it's real or not, but I saw the Trump versus Elon 2.0. That could spell trouble for us. Think so. Ah, there you go. July 1st. Look at it. Motherfuckers. They all manipulate the prices again. You think that's a real fight? I don't believe. Not one letter from this message. Not even one, people. Not even nothing. Yeah? It's a bad movie. It's all it is. Bad scenario, bad movie, and that's it. Anyway, that's my opinion. Now, let's go back here. So, we talked about CME. Now, let's take a look at the normal chart. Well, totally different. Look at the price action here. Price action here, what we have on classical chart, on index, for example, this red candle is kind of engulfing the previous one, and usually that means trouble. That means lower. That means retest of this candle. Okay? So, if I'm looking at what I see here, I should think something like this. 38.2, 61.8, and maybe even candle body lows. If I'll see the market here at candle body lows, I'll try to long it because that's a fucking good level. Look left. Okay? If I'll see 38.2, I'll pay attention. Why? Look left. Similar. Will happen? I don't know. This is not a bearish pattern, but if you look at the structure, you say high, low, lower high, fuck it, lower low, well, again, lower high. I don't consider this one a bearish pattern, but we have a yam, and then we have a bigger fucking yam, and we have a confirmation. And this classic, if you don't put the market in context and you just look at the structure, you'll say, well, fuck it, this is a good shorting opportunity. Is a deep retest of this yam. So, depending on what you want. If you don't have any hedge short on Bitcoin and you have a lot of spot bags, maybe you should get a hedge. Okay? Maybe. I have two of them. Yeah, two of them. I close 50%. Some people have three. That's a different story. I close 50%, so it's like I have a big one. Still there, still waiting, still protecting my spot bags. That's why I could come here and talk without any worries. Well, if full dump. Well, if full dump, I have a hedge. Anyway. So, yeah, the normal price action here doesn't look good. I don't have an yam, but in the same time, people, we are in a short reload zone. Yeah, let's put the short reload zone. You can see it to the naked eye. You saw it on CME. We have to take the high. And some people will ask me, this is the correct high, this or this one. No, the highest high, that's the best one. And the lowest low, that's the best one. And now let's put a short reload zone. There you go. It's not an yam, but it's something. It's possible for the market to dump from the short reload zone. We ever saw that happening? Overall, looking on the entire picture here, on what I see on any indicators and everything, doesn't look so bearish. Doesn't look so bearish. I think the market is damn strong. It's holding like a champ here in the short reload zone. But that's an opinion. Morning, Bucor, morning. So that's Bitcoin. Top of the market, at least in my drawings, should be in the fall. Top of Bitcoin. Maybe even top on altcoins should be until the end of the year. People are panicking and I'm panicking because I don't have enough altcoins. Or I think I don't have enough altcoins because I have a lot. Yeah? Maybe I'm just greedy and I want a lot of altcoins. People are looking on 5-minute chart. Investors, so-called investors, are looking at 1 hour chart, maybe 1 day chart, but they are totally forgetting the year we are in. Yeah? They are totally forgetting about 4-year cycle. People, if you are an investor, go and find on YouTube Bob Lucas 4-year journey and listen to that man. And I don't recommend you to go and listen this episode from this week or last week. I recommend you to go in the history and find out the first fucking video from that cycle, from that stream. From that, I don't know, call it whatever you want, from that list. First video made by Bob Lucas. If you are an investor in Bitcoin specifically, it's valid for altcoins, but specifically for Bitcoin, go find on YouTube Bob Lucas and find the first video. And then go from there. And then when you get a clear idea, look at the last video. Huh? That's the view of an investor. Looking at monthly, weekly chart, not on daily in 1 hour. Anyway, we look at Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum here. Slow and steady. Guess what? Ethereum, it's in the same fucking place. And I told you don't touch it because it's ugly here. Don't touch it if you are a swing trader, if you are a position trader, if you are a scalper, a day trader. You saw Stefan, you saw me. We are making money left and right on this kind of action. Yeah. we can make money even here, but that's day trading. If the price is in the same place, I'll tell you the same thing. Don't touch it. Okay, let's take a look at ES a little bit, gold, and then we'll go on the rest. Or no, let's look at Bitcoin dominance. I think that's more crypto related. There you go. We have this high. You can see it looks like a fake out here. We have a clear EM. Well, I cannot call this one a EM. And I saw someone posting some chart and ask about a double bottom. Well, I'll show you a potential double top in Bitcoin dominance. Why I don't like it? Because this is not a classic double top, because we have this deviation here. Usually we need this one lower. Sometimes you'll see it like this. But the perfect one should be a clear EM. This is not an EM. This is a, let's say it's a potential inverse head and shoulder pattern. Shoulder, head, and now we are forming the right shoulder. Looks like it's trying to do something. Good part. A nice EM on daily on Bitcoin dominance could give us really nice results. What I don't like, usually I want to see a big candle, a big wick to the upside, and that to express, well, say, well, this is the top. Will slowly bleed out? Possible. Why? Too many altcoins, and that should cool off a little bit from the spikes here. Just my 2 cents. But I'm watching every fucking day this chart. Let's take a look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin. The next one, I said yesterday, potential big AB equals CD. And I said, well, you can take the M, or the W, sorry. Well, the W is forming here, you can see. You can ignore this one for the moment and wait for a cheeky smaller W? Yes. That will increase your risk to reward? Yes, of course. That means you'll have a big win rate on that? I don't know. Less than 50%. So AB equals CD setups in my journal, yeah. In my journal, it's less than 50%, but it's damn profitable. Why? Compensating on the risk reward side. Yeah. So if the risk to reward is strong enough, good enough, big enough, the win rate could be low, less than 50%. But in my journal, in my statistics, AB equals CD setups have lower than 50%, 40, 45, depending on how the market is moving. Okay. Now we can go on ES and say again that ES is fucking strong, so don't bet on the short side too much. We are above the all-time high, people. This is the all-time high from February, and we have 1 daily candle close above, 2 daily candle close above, 3 daily candle close above the all-time high. That should ring a bell. That should tell you something. Huh? Could be a fake out. How we can tell that is probably a fake out? Who can tell me? I see couple 1 people here. I see experienced people, even from tier I here. How I could say that it's probably a fake out there? When and how? It's pretty simple. Well, nobody wants to type? Exactly. If we close a candle, daily candle below the all-time high, that all the price action here will look like a fake out. And will be a fake out. And then we'll know, well, I have a low, I have a double top, or a fake out here. This could be a big range. For the moment, market is strong. And even if we'll close here, or we'll attack this level and we'll push, we'll bounce strong, we can push a lot higher. what I consider valid for this chart is this way of seeing the market. Just give me a second, please. Okay, this is valid. This is well respected channel, textbook one. We should touch the top of the channel. Well, let's say we'll touch it in July. Okay, until here. Well, that means 400 points, full points above the market price. We can touch the top of the channel. Look how well respected is this channel. And we started it from COVID low. And I made this chart in a live stream with you guys. And I showed you level by level how I was thinking, why I draw the channel, what an AB equals CD, what a proper retracement in a healthy uptrend channel is, how specifically ES is behaving in an uptrend. Yeah, I did all of these things in a live stream with you guys. So for the moment, I have to admit, look at the weekly candle. This is strong, people. We'll retest probably. We'll retest at some point. But this candle is telling me, well, fuck it. I'm strong. Yeah. This candle, imagine this big candle, it's exactly in the all-time high. And they close it so strong there. It's like a statement. Could still be a fake out, yes. But you'll have to zoom out and you have to be extra careful. Some people will say, now it's a good moment to buy. I'll say, no. We had our moment here. Okay, that's yes on weekly. Let's go back on the ground. Let's go back on daily and let's go back on crypto. Gold. Someone said something. It's Elon Musk and Trump or someone else, or maybe some insiders know something about the overall situation. Look what happened. They are trying to form a kind of a bottom here on gold and push it back up. Could be just a fake out and push back down. Who knows? I don't know why this candle is so strong here, but it's not closed yet. I consider that it's just a bounce on higher time frame, on monthly chart. Yeah, we closed yesterday like this, and now we are bouncing. We are resetting the lower time frame. We'll see. Total market cap still in the short reload zone. We can be really bullish at the highs here, above 3.5 trillion. Extremely bullish or extremely happy seeing the market accepting about 3.7. For the moment, this pattern is not bearish. We are in a short reload zone. We cannot chase. This total is mostly Bitcoin. Total 3, you can see similar pattern. At some point in time, you can see the daily W here. Sunday, I said W's everywhere. Well, people, the W's are still there, retesting some of them. Up to you. And a lot of shitcoins are looking similar, okay? Like this chart, with proper location and everything. Don't come and ask me what shitcoins you should buy after a 10x or 20x or some x. Try to dollar cost average on the bottom, make a plan, respect the plan, and enjoy the ride. Hey, Dave. Okay, shitcoins, you can see for today everything is red, but I showed you W's. Let's see some W's. W retest, W in the DYDX. Look at that W, man. Look at, is retesting. Now this dip is just retesting that fucking W. That's a power of 3. That's classic. That's the best chart you can look at to hunt long ideas. This is textbook. Just look at it. Stefan, you should be all over the place on this one. Power of 3, W, exactly in that level. The neckline is there. Accepting above. Now is retesting. Now it's your chance to Pay attention. I'm not saying to buy because I'm not a financial advisor. Do whatever you want with your money. Yeah? Make your own decisions. I'll buy this one? Of course I will. Eagle. Similar. W. Breakout. Looks more like a fake out here. Maybe this one is not strong enough and will range for some time. But it's damn close to a bottom than to a top. Anna. Similar. Yeah, look at the difference. Okay, look at Anna. You can see the W forming here. And look at Hi-Fi. Yeah, that W, that Anna W is this one. You want to try to buy it here or you want to buy it here at the W? People, it's your decision, your money. I don't assume credit for your wins. I don't take responsibility for your money, for your losses, or for your wins. I don't fucking care. I want everyone to succeed. I want everyone to make wise decisions and make money in a crypto traders arena, but I cannot tell you what to buy, what to sell, when to do, how much to risk. I could show you a guide, I could give you a couple one, and I could teach you how to do it. But what exactly, how much money, you have to be your decision, man. By the way, if you want to join Kappa 1, hurry up because not too many places left. Kappa 2, it's fully booked. Or I don't know if Stefan still has a free place. You have to DM him. Yeah, so Kappa 2 is fully booked. Almost fully booked, let's call it that way. And Kappa 1 more than 60% already. And keep in mind, we have only 20 places. You want to learn the proper way? Well, in September, we'll start. And until the end of the year, hopefully, most of them, they'll be able to trade by themselves and, I don't know, manage their own portfolios and their swing trading portfolios. Read about it. Go on Discord, go on the site. We have the site and you can go see what Kappa 1 is offering. I think Kappa 1 is offering a lot. Look at here. You have the first part, 3 weeks, then you have another 8 weeks, and then you have the practical part. All of this only with me. So you have to, I don't know, be able to support me for, or accept me for at least 4 months. I'm not an easy guy to work with, but I have the, I think, at least I think that I'm getting results. Not easy to work, but I'm getting results. People are learning, are becoming better. Okay, let's go back on the charts. So don't wait for a chart to look like this or to go all the way up. Buy the fucking W. That's why we hunt W's, to buy them. Okay, let's go on lower time frame. Bitcoin. Yeah, short reload zone. Trend line here. Not a specific M. You can see the market is ugly. Still holding this level. On lower time frame, on 4-hour chart, the market is still holding 106,600. 500, let's call it that way. 106,500 is still a strong support on lower time frame. Like I said yesterday, we can come back down here. This will be the first stop. Look at this red candle. That's why we put this one here. So if we lose this level, 106,500, the next one is 105. And we should look for W's here. If we see W's, then we can play a long setup. If the market, instead of making W's, will push back down in the long reload zone, guess what? We have another red candle here on 4-hour chart. You can see it? Look at it. This one. So we can do the same. I'll take this red candle on 4-hour chart. Well, if the market will come back down here, even if you don't have the fib, fib are great, but you have to know how to use it. But look at it. If this one will not hold, will not produce a W, then this one will probably will. And everything will still be above 100K, which could be nice. But level by level thinking, stupid trader approach is telling me to watch this level, see if it will bounce. Because for the moment is holding. Ethereum, as a trader, as a swing trader, not too many things we can do. As a day trader, I took this one from Friday. Made nice money. Still have some. It's too damn close to 2,500 to even touch it. If we'll come back down, we can draw some levels. We can draw the same fibs here. Okay. Long reload zone. All the way down. Well, maybe we'll not reach long reload zone. Maybe pump chaser zone or 38.2 will be a stop. Let's see. And there you go. Could be something here, a fake out here, touch 38.2 and then bounce. Possible. It's a good level to hunt? Yes. Look left. Look left. You can see 38.2 and these tails here. Tell a story if you know where to look. So if the market will dump, even Bitcoin will dump a lot, Ethereum could stop dumping here and make a touch of this level and then bounce. Chasing here or doing anything here, not recommended. We are forming an EM here, below 2,500. You can see, if we'll accept below, then the target is 38.2 and maybe even lower. Something nice to see is Solana is behaving acceptably. Making a AB equals CD, pushing to 160. Okay, we are dumping now, but some volatility, some movement. I like that. No setup here. Tao, weak. Give me a W the other side of the trend line. Not a double here. Tia, someone said in the chat, Tia gets destroyed. Yes. Small unlocks, look at it. I even had a fucking setup here on 50-minute chart. And I took the stop loss. Nothing I can do, man. With my own setups, nothing I can do. Why? Well, usually I make it risk-free at 1-to-1. I don't know if we touched the level here. I don't think we did, but I didn't manage to make it risk-free and I took the loss. Let's see. We have 1-to-1 here. There you go. It's my fault then. I have to journal this one. Yeah? So this is my fucking fault. I had 1-to-1. I should be risk-free. Why I took the stop loss? Okay, Paul, go and journal that. I know why, but the problem is why I allowed that to happen. Okay? I should have something here. Close 50% at 1-to-1. I knew that was dangerous. Anyway, took the loss. That's the conclusion. I'll take the next W? Of course I will. Okay. That's Tia. I'll take the next W. If I'll see a W in 50-minute chart, I'll take it. Byte. Let's put for our chart. Yeah, today I see Stefan here. Today Stefan will do the day trading with Stefan. Yeah, you can ask Stefan scalping levels, a lot of requests. Stefan loves to live stream. Okay, I'm a bit more grumpy and people are not asking me too many questions, but you can ask Stefan if you prefer so. Yeah, probably 20 minutes after we close this live stream, Stefan will start a new one. And if you didn't repost the tweet I made for the daily crypto plan, please do for Stefan. No? VIP is open. Stefan could answer to your questions. I don't know how many places we have available at the moment, but well, VIP registration is open. Stefan will tell you if we still have or we don't have another place in Capua too. You can ask Stefan these questions. And lazy here, but I could see a range, I could see a pattern here. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high, slightly. But it's there, it's rangy, but it's something. SSV, getting back in the area where we are interested in trading. I'll watch for this one. You can see I have the trend line. That means I'm hunting an LJ. Hype, it's a total range here lately. I don't want to touch it. Portal is getting destroyed. It's a new coin like TIA, yeah? Staking coin, shit like that. W's, okay? Give me W's. Specifically on this one, you can see power of 3 as a scalper, as a day trader. Okay, Stefan, pay attention on Portal if you want, because if we reclaim this level, we can bounce and we can make some nice easy money. Alt, similar. Yeah? We are retesting some levels. We took this one, we made money, we are retesting 100 W's here on lower time frame. Arena, I'll mention Arena again. They had the unlock, the airdrop actually, and hopefully today, maybe tomorrow, we'll retest the tail low and that will give us an entry. Yeah, I'll buy it again if it will come low enough. I made nice money with this one. I'm not talking about all the shitcoins, you know them. They are in the same place like yesterday, people. A warning, today we have, you can see inflation rate year to year, PMI and job openings. Inflation rate is for Europe and it's in 2 hours from now, and PMI and job openings, it's in the New York session, 1 hour after we start the New York live stream. By the way, New York live stream, it's open for all the Discord members today. Okay, so if you want to see what we are doing in the New York session, if we have something to trade, we'll trade. If not, we'll put our tinfoil hat and talk something else. Okay, so we have news. I don't want to see anyone scalping close to the news. Phil on daily chart, let's take a look and then we'll call it a live stream. Okay, you can see on Phil that has some potential, is going down like a hammer, power of 3 possible here, nice W here, some bullish divergence forming on MACD. Even this one has a long and ugly, good for dollar cost average. Yeah, look, good for dollar cost average if you want to buy this one. I could see an LJ here on let's put this one. I think that's the best one. This and this will become bull or bullish trend again, the other side of this trend line. If you see W's, you can play something here, power of 3, it's possible, but I think we'll range a bit more and then we'll pump. Definitely good level to invest, to dollar cost average, to get a bag. As a trader on daily, I don't see it. Let's see 4-hour chart. Looks similar with everything else, nothing special. Okay, and here on lower time frame we have a fucking yam, ugly. So wait for a W if you want to day trade. Okay, that being said, people, I'll close the live stream here and we can hear again in day trading with Stefan. I'll be in the chat. Hopefully today we'll have some volatility and we'll make some money. People, Stefan has a habit of planning the market. Yeah, we'll put some setups there. People will see the setups, will forget about the setups, and 2 days later you'll see Stefan posting the same fucking setup on Twitter saying, Look at this. Pay attention if you are a day trader. Pay attention how we frame the market. Yeah, we are planning the setups. We are not market buyers or market sellers. We play our advantage in the market. We play limit orders. OCO limit order is the key for a day trader, for any kind of trader. So pay attention. Because you are asking Stefan so many questions, he's talking, he's framing, he's putting the levels, or he's framing the market, and you'll go over it. Okay, it was a trade, maybe, and 2 days later you see that that trade reached your end, reached the Stefan entry, and even the take profit, and you missed it totally. Just a warning. Okay, people. That being said, let's call it a live stream. See you 20 minutes later in the day trading with Stefan. Bye bye.